Short now, the Chief of the Air Staff, our Chief of the Naval Staff, and the Chief of the Army Staff. Carrying party guiding the casket to the catafalque. After which the catafalque guard will have to resume their position. And then the pallbearers will also fall out. Everything is by time. They need to do everything by time. The bearer party now moves. After which, the reef bearers will also march to go and position the reefs around the casket. Yes, that gentleman you saw is also ensuring that the droppings of the horses don't litter the square. The reef bearers are also moving to position the reefs. This is an all-female team. No. The smartly turn out naval ratings also march off. They will be followed by the pallbearers. This is a funeral parade And so it looks different from the normal parades that people see.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
But the pallbearers are also moving out. And at this juncture, they can be termed as falling out, but they are still on parade. They are marching with their swords drawn now. These are brigadier generals. The Catafalque Guard.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, in honor of the memory of our late President, His Excellency Professor John Evans Atta Mills, my salutation, my greeting format, my cue in and cue out shall be for this ceremony, my brothers and sisters. Now, therefore, my brothers and sisters, shall we invite His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama to file past and continue to light the perpetual flame. President John Dramani Mahama. Thank you.
Throughout my political life, I've always pledged that I want to make a difference. I want to move away from the politics of vilification, backbiting, and vindictiveness. Indeed, our call for change is for the recognition of a new way of doing things. Even though we may hold different political views, it is important that we all remember that Ghana is the only country that we have. When we lose Ghana, of self-restraint will always ensure that the country which was given to us through the blood and toil of our ancestors is a country that we must cherish, that we must protect, not only for our benefit, but for the benefit of generations yet unborn. My brothers and sisters, if we want development, we must all be determined to ensure that there is peace and harmony. I have always preached peace because I believe in peace. And I'm happy that the leaders of other political parties are responding to a clarion call I've sounded for so long. And I'm even happier that they now recognize that there's a need to pray for peace. We may belong to different religions, but know that we serve one God. We are one people with a common destiny. We therefore should hold arms and be able to strive together. Let us aim at the ultimate prize, the ultimate objective. Let us know that there is only one country that we can call our own, that is Ghana. As a nation, we should know that it is God who is the president of this nation. And indeed, I owe nobody an apology for giving him his due. My only prayer is that those of us who are in leadership positions will be humble enough to allow the Almighty to use us as a servant to do his bidding. As the hymn says, with Christ in the we can only smile at the storm. Let us pray without ceasing, because prayers constitute our channels of communication with our Creator and our Maker. As human beings, we labor in vain, and that we cannot do anything by our own power and might. Whatever we have, it is the in abundance. The question we ask ourselves, are we doing what is right and pleasing in His sight? I know my answer. What is your answer?
My brothers and sisters, it is God who gives. It is God who directs. And I tell that those of us in authority need wisdom, need God's guidance, need humility, need love to be able to lead the nation.
Throughout my political life, I've always pledged that I want to make a difference. I want to move away from the politics of vilification, backbiting, and vindictiveness. Indeed, our call for change is for the recognition of a new way of doing things. Even though we may hold different political views, it is important that we